We're hearing for the first time from the new Loudoun County Public School Superintendent. Last week, the board appointed Dr. Aaron Spence. You can see him right there. He's replacing former Superintendent Scott Ziegler, who was fired last year after being criticized over the way the district handled 2 on-campus sexual assaults. Our Matthew Torres explains how Spence plans to work in a troubled school division.
Dr. Aaron Spence knows he's entering a volatile time when trust has been fractured. As someone who says his politics are children, meaning focusing solely on what's best for students, this 30-year educator hopes to make Loudoun County his last stop.
So we're going to be moving in the right direction, and we're going to do that together.
You may be wondering who would want to lead Loudoun County Public Schools after 2 tumultuous years that include protests and a political firestorm. But Dr. Aaron Spence of Virginia Beach Public Schools says it's a new professional challenge he couldn't miss.
It does have some challenges. I think I have some experiences that will be helpful.
Spence is taking over after former LCPS Superintendent Scott Ziegler was fired after a special grand jury report criticized the school system's response to 2 high-profile on-campus sexual assaults. A judge recently ordered the school division to hand over its internal investigation to the Attorney General's office, a report Spence plans to assess.
To understand where, if any, shortcomings were, make sure that we've got the processes and structures in place to address those, make sure that any mistakes were made we acknowledge, and that we ensure that they don't happen again.
To him, collaboration and listening are vital, especially when it comes to hot-button issues like banning books over its material and how race is taught in schools.
But I don't think it's inappropriate for us to work with our parents and try to address that concern. When it comes to what we teach, I do think it's important we are transparent about that. It's also important people understand that we have to teach all of our history.
Dr. Spence plans to analyze the pilot program for gender-neutral bathrooms in the current LCPS school safety plan. He wants to engage with families, not just a one-way street, and stresses it's important to acknowledge mistakes.
Communicate, communicate, communicate. You cannot communicate enough. And I think transparency is all about sharing information that you have.
And tonight, Dr. Spence still has to meet with the Virginia Beach Public Schools Board. His current contract requires him to give a 6-month notice, but the board can waive that if there is an agreement. He hopes to start in Loudoun County by the end of the summer. I'm Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.